Brendan, I'm going to ask another question now. What makes a firm highly marketable? So when you get a a seller that rings you, what makes you just fist pump straight away going, this is just going to be great to work with because they're just highly marketable?
Yeah. So we actually did a big analysis this year in our off season to say, okay, what firms sold really quickly last year? What firms were on the market longer than they should have been? What firms, we do have a small percentage that don't sell at all. So, we did some deep analysis on that. And what we came away with was cash flow to owner is certainly very important. Owner hours are very important. One thing that we noticed, and this was probably my biggest takeaway from doing this analysis, is firms that have a high concentration of personal tax returns that are not associated with a business overall performed much more poorly than firms that did not have that as a key component of their revenue. And so it hurt cash flow, it hurt staffing. And I think firms are starting to realize that staffing is really one of those considerations that is becoming a major driver in how you run your firm. And so what we're seeing is that buyers are definitely interested in cash flow. They're interested in the longevity of staff. A lot of buyers out there right now, and this might be a little different than the message we had last year when we did this webinar, Nick, is I'm having buyers really look hard at the staffing. And if they can find a firm that has excess capacity, that's a very attractive thing to have, especially like high level experienced tax accountants, tax planning people. So cash is important. As we already mentioned, low hours are important. More even cash flow is attractive. If I've got a firm, you ask me like, what would I be pumped about? When I see a firm that's on packaged pricing, let's say they have business clients, they're doing the bookkeeping, they're doing the payroll and the tax return at the end of the year. They've got them on a monthly pricing package. Maybe they're doing some light advisory, and that money's just getting, automatically billed and paid every month. And the cash flow is good and the owner hours are good. That's a firm that's going to be in very high demand and get a premium.